I'm on my way to New Zealand, and we're asking people if you know anything about New Zealand or where it is.
Well, it's in the Pacific Ocean.
I don't know. I don't know that much about the country.
Yeah.
Polar bears. Is this true?
No, they're famous for their polar bears. Do you know where it is?
No.
No, do you know where it is?
Nope.
Do you know anything about it?
No, not really.
Isn't that like where that big tower is at?
France or something like
The
that.
Eiffel Tower?
There's kangaroos.
Here comes a lovely couple right now. Let's on their way to a very Bostonians always going somewhere fast, somewhere important. Sir, excuse me, I'm on my way to New Zealand. Are you familiar with that country?
You are from New Zealand?
Yes.
I am from here. What you want?
Where are you from?
I am from Egypt.
Do you know where it is? New Zealand.
And the actual location of the country? I know where it is, but I've never been there.
Tell me where it is.
You mean the continent?
It's sort of near Australia, isn't it?
It's really pretty.
Really pretty.
You can scuba dive there. I've been scuba diving there.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yeah.
You've been to New Zealand?
Well, Australia. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Iceland, the Nordic area.
Right. It's near Iceland, the Arctic Circle.
All right.
Yeah.
See, it's coming back to me.
New Zealand, if you have too much sheep, you have good land. Because this gives
The manure would be fertilized.
fertilize.
Yes.
Yeah. And the life is cheap in New Zealand.
Yes.
How much?
You're just making stuff up at this point. You know that,
No,
don't you?
no. If the land is good, maybe one day before I die, I am 77 now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can go and visit.
You got to know to understand. Baby, take me by my hand. I lead you to the promised land.
You got to know to understand.
One more point, and that's it.
You got to know to understand. Baby, take me by my hand. I lead you to the promised land. You got to know to understand.
Brian Bradley, visitor to New Zealand and about to enter the tourist industry designed to make me happy and New Zealand millions in foreign exchange earnings. With my trusty Kiwi driver, Ian, the mission ahead is to travel New Zealand from north to south, finding out what goes on behind the scenery. So Ian, when I told my friends in the States I was going to New Zealand, they all went nuts. They said it was the most beautiful place on earth. Yeah, they said waterfalls, and this one guy told me it looks like a whole other planet, that I'm going to see trees and rock formations that I won't see anywhere else in the world. Of course, deep down, I was hoping for a little more than a few trees and rocks, but you have to start somewhere. Hole in the rock.
Okay.
Have you been through the hole in the rock yourself?
Many times.
Are you a native New Zealander?
I am.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, the Hole in the Rock cruise. Do you want to know the times it goes? It departs at this time of year, 9, returns at 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we open the brochure to the centre, we have a map.
We do indeed.
It departs pie here.
The Glowworm Grotto, have you been there?
Yeah, but we're getting off the subject.
I know, but I just saw glowworms.
I have been to the Glowworm Grotto.
And there are
yes.
actually worms that glow?
Yes, there are.
Oh.
It was
They're
the
not little
glowworms.
fake robots that illuminate. They're actually worms that glow?
They are. You also have a Glowworm Grotto south of here at Waimea.
You're bragging now, Jillian. I was too late for the famous cream trip, whatever that is, so off to the Hole in the Rock. A trip which would have been perfect for the sedentary, for the, well, near dead. So this is it, the Hole in the Rock, and a very practical name it has too. I managed to get a great picture of the hole itself, a perfect memento of the trip. But these people, yeah, you gotta give them credit. They certainly did their best to make things relatively interesting. The underwater camera fish show did help pull Ian away from the bar briefly, as they tried everything to convince us tourists that for 4 hours on the water to see a hole in the rock can be fun. I must admit, by the time the dolphins arrived on cue, on the way home, I was almost convinced that I had enjoyed myself. Not a bad trip to take, especially for someone with jet lag. Bye-bye. Huh? It's a nice trip to take your grandmother on. It's not action-packed, but
I've never done it. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did. It was nice and calm today. It was good. Blue. The water was blue.
A lot of blue. My two favorite combination, rocks and water. You get those two together, you got drama, you got caves, you got birds, some cold beer on board.
Cream trip's next.
Yeah, the cream trip. Finally found out what the cream trip is. They just follow the track of the milkman. They go around the bay and where he would pick up the cream cans.
What's wrong with that?
You know there's got to be some disappointed tourists that go on that boat thinking the cream trip is going to be creme de la creme, the top of the line.
New Zealand
It's
Post.
the milk route.
The next stop for the Bri and I team is Auckland, the tourist gateway to the nation. New Zealand's largest city, known for its cosmopolitan lifestyle, beautiful harbor, and friendly, helpful people.
Ooh. Excuse me, can you help a lost American? No?
Sorry.
Why I oughta. Do you know of a good restaurant nearby? No? Roller skating rink? Bowling alley? Any good bars, any good clubs? Anything interesting going on?
I don't really know.
I'm looking for something fun to do in Auckland. What do you guys do?
We go to stages.
Stages?
Yep.
What's that? Video games?
Video games.
Just go down the street there, turn down, and you'll just see it all there.
Sorry.
Hey, that's okay. Thanks.
Oh, they've just finished the Rembrandt to Renoir.
Yes, you just missed that. The
Yeah.
gallery, which is local. Then there's the museum.
And the art gallery.
We're just looking around for things to do.
Information Center.
There you go.
Good to see you, mate.
Have you guys just got here?
2 days ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You found anything to do? I've been looking for something to do in Auckland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know how much there is to do around here.
Yeah, we heard not much around Auckland. You gotta get out of the city. We're headed over to an island for a couple days.
Eventually, after managing to painfully extract some information for the locals, we learned that the new Maritime Museum was worth a look. So armed with Ian's home movie camera, we decided to see what everyone was talking about, or will talk about when they learn the art of communication.
Everybody in Auckland told us to come here. Nobody's here. And there's some interesting things here, actually. That music you hear in the background, that was inspirational music that actually drove the natives from the islands to seek other places to live, because you can only hear that a few hours before you want to get off the island. Now we have a kiddie boat over here. This is one of the training sailboats that the smaller children would travel on. These are from an extinct race of tiny, itty-bitty little Hawaiians. They didn't quite make it to shore, but their boats did. Little tiny Lilliputian Hawaiians. It's not unlike the Tiki room at Disney World either. Do you have anything to say to me? Kids. Really nice selection of boats from all over the world. All over they got New Zealand's America's Cup boat. Unfortunately, you lost to America. I'm really sorry about that, but beautiful boat. A lot of money spent for a losing race, but you know, we're not gonna rub it in or anything. We've got the cup. But I'd come back here again. Good place. Well, Ian has brought me here to Kelly Tarleton's underwater world. Let's take a look at some of the things we could watch out for. Winter is when many species begin their breeding cycle, something I have in common with the fish. The female pigfish will be chased by males, and haven't we all seen that before? Now, demonstrations of aggression and courting behavior among other species can either be seen in the tanks or upstairs at Kelly's Cafe. Get it? My God.
It's probably fair to say I was a little cynical about a visit to an aquarium. That was before I went inside. I've never seen anything like Kelly Tarleton's before.
He's run into the walls a few times. Wow.
Another tourist, well and truly hooked, and not interested in putting up a fight.
Amazing. It's amazing.
The sharks. You gonna take a video?
Biggest manta ray I have ever seen. This thing looks like the mothership from Close Encounters.
And the Auckland nightlife, well, they may not know the latest steps from LA, but the country's biggest city does have enough to keep you busy while you're there. Still, you can go to a nightclub anywhere in the world. What us tourists really want is something special to New Zealand, so it's time to hit the tourist trail again for a uniquely New Zealand experience.
Wow, that is amazing.
Where I come from, steam came from old pipes and mud is for wrestling in. But Rotorua has given me a whole new perspective on things. It seems the moment the locals worked out steam fountains and boiling mud weren't normal, this place has been a town for tourists.
How do you like it so far?
It's great.
It's amazing country, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Everyone's so friendly.
So much. Yeah.
The weather was fabulous down in the South Island.
Yeah.
This is the worst we've had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we had rain yesterday.
Yeah, and we had snow too, but
Well,
it
it
wasn't
snowed
that
at
bad.
night. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So it was nice.
Yeah, we
it
got
just made for great
all,
pictures.
all types of weather.
How are the hotels down in the south?
Good.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
decent.
And good
the
service?
only thing we
Very
found,
good. Very friendly.
and I don't know if it's customary in your own homes, but they have two faucets, one for the hot, one for the cold.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It takes
And
some
that
time
throws
to get
us
used
off
to.
because one is scalding hot and one is freezing cold, and you can't mix the two.
Well, they get a little more sophisticated up here. They
Yeah, they have.
they
have.
actually mix, and
Right.
you can create a temperature.
That was all.
And this is what international tourists do in Rotorua when they get steamed out. They go to a sheep show. I must admit to being a little concerned when Ian told me we were off to a sheep show. I had visions of a visit to New Zealand's red light district. But it was all good stuff, good rural stuff, nothing to get the Vice Squad too excited. Overall, a good family show and worth a visit. From my point of view, it was enjoyable because of the standard of the facilities, a great performance of the front man and crowd participation. Tourists don't want to sit down and watch all the time. Some of us like to get involved. You see, tourists like to do things on holiday they would never do back home. We're not worried if we make fools of ourselves. We're thousands of miles away from home and we don't care. Tourists without a cause. So just don't give us things to look at. Give us something to do. And overall, Rotorua scores pretty high on the Bradley tourist meter. That's exactly the way it should be when a town relies as much as Rotorua does on the tourist wallet.
It's not tacky, you know? If this were in the States, there'd be these huge billboards, and they'd be selling geyser candy, and,
Yeah.
you know, as tacky as they possibly can. And here, matter of fact, I haven't seen one billboard out in the countryside. Yeah, Americans are very impressed by this place. Because it's a foreign place, but there's English people here. It's not
Thanks for
too.
putting that on your face.
But yet it's totally different than the States because you're down here at the end of the world. That's what this looks like. You're at the end of the world where time stood still.
And here it is, the end of the world, known locally as the Desert Road. I was a bit disappointed with the lack of sand dunes and heat exhaustion, but snow is an important feature of this part of New Zealand's white winter playground.
Gee, Ian, you take me to all the great places in New Zealand.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Yes, your Mount Rushmore. It's a beautiful monument to carrot growing everywhere. And I think actual proof that you have had nuclear power at some time in your past. Yeah. We have Disneyland. You guys have Carrot World. I've never had more fun!
The busy metropolis of Ohakune. Once a simple one-carat town, now the people are singing there's no business like snow business. Thank you.
Was it always tourism 15 years ago?
It's become more tourist orientated.
Really?
Yes, more and more all the time.
All right. Bye-bye.
We're pushing it more. We're doing more promotions and that sort of thing. So it's becoming more.
Oh, you want more tourists up here?
The town needs them to survive.
Yeah. So you have to hold your hatred of Americans at bay.
No, I don't have a hatred.
A mild annoyance?
Not really.
No, we're okay.
The Japanese are probably the hardest to deal with.
Yeah. Because a
you
language
can't-
barrier.
No, not so much the language, but you can't satisfy them.
Really? They're very demanding.
Yeah, you can't satisfy them. No matter what you find, they want better.
The search continues for grumpy people. Rude people in tourism make good television. So the plan now is to do a bit of searching off the beaten track. A nice, plain little town. Thank you. A place called Mangaweka. Not known internationally for its tourism, so hopefully the hidden cameras and microphones will find someone not used to playing the friendly tourist operator.
Yeah, they're on there. Coffees are on there.
What did we decide about the scones? Because I didn't bring anything on for those.
We had three of them.
We had three of them.
We will honestly pay for our scones.
Well, how about we compromise over the scones?
Call them biscuits like we should be.
And we'll meet you halfway over the scones. Okay, $18.
All right.
Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here.
So
What's
far,
left of it?
so good. We haven't found a cranky New Zealander yet. Everybody's very happy and friendly.
That's because we've only got half a brain, chaps. Right?
Lobotomies may soon be compulsory in the tourist industry. It's become obvious if you want rudeness, you have to go right to the top.
Hello. My name is Brian Bradley. I'm in from San Francisco. I'm doing a piece on New Zealand and the New Zealand tourism. I'd like to, if I could, I'll be in Wellington this afternoon and maybe sometime tomorrow set up an interview with the Minister of Tourism. Excuse me, what's his name, the Prime Minister? Is Jim? Jim Bolton? Mr. Bolton? Can I have a word with you, please? He's generally shy. Mr. Bolton? You're Jim Bolton, the Prime Minister of New Zealand? We have good word that you are the Prime Minister of New Zealand and that you're traveling in disguise. Okay, we found you out. Now let me ask you a few questions, Mr. Bolton. What is New Zealand doing to increase tourism in this country?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You haven't been briefed on that, have you?
No.
Do you enjoy New Zealand yourself?
Yes.
How long have you been in office?
All
your life?
No. Not really.
You just don't have your speechwriters with you today, do you?
No.
Uh-huh. What do you think about the upcoming election? Do you think you're going to win?
Hopefully.
Yeah. So while we have two government officials with us, do you know how Wellington got its name? Time's up. Would you like to take that going to the... No, you're sorry, you're out of the round. We're going to move on to the bonus round. Sir, do you know how Wellington got its name?
Pass.
I'm sorry. Well, you'll have to be expelled from the property right now. Do you know how Wellington got its name?
After a guy called Wellington who founded it.
From the Duke of Wellington.
Ah, good. You're the first one to get it right.
Beware the strange American lurking in the Wellington shadows.
Excuse me, ma'am. You live in New Zealand, don't you? Do you? I'm from America, and we're just... What would bring people to New Zealand?
I suppose the fresh green image.
Thank you very much. Fresh green image. Nice fresh green image. Can I have a word with you?
Aye.
Can I talk to you, a word with you about New Zealand?
Well, what about it?
If I saw you guys coming at me in the streets in the States, I would probably cross the street.
But you look
Me
pretty...
too.
Now, we've had a rash of exhibitionism going on here. Now, that Band-Aid on your side of your head, would that be your lobotomy scar? Oh, women coming to the rescue of another woman. That's terrible, isn't it?
You know, a clean green image is possibly suffering a bit of late.
Good to see they get
I
home
think so.
improvement on
Unfortunately,
television
you
here.
come to a bad place in Wellington. You've probably heard about the hassle we're having with our sewage scheme at the moment. We're supposed to have a sewage scheme sorted out actually in about '88 when we left. It was a big issue, and here we are back about 5 years later, and it's still a big issue.
Really?
There's a couple of schemes that are on the books at the moment, and I think the council is sort of going along one particular line, and there's a few other options.
Talking to
available,
Mr.
like
Sewage
we've got a
left
west
me
end
in no
one
doubt
that I
that there
know
is
of.
indeed a major verbal effluent problem in the city I was now leaving behind as I approach the jewels in New Zealand's tourist crown.
Well, we've just completed our tour of the North Island. The scenery was great. It was very nice. We were trying desperately to find some bad service, and we couldn't find it anywhere, no matter where we looked. In hotels, small towns, cafes, people were friendly, accommodating. The water was great. The food was good. The service was nice. They offered up information. I can't find bad service in this country anywhere. We're going to give it our best shot on the South Island and see if we can find something wrong. Let's take a look around the boat. We're trying to dig up bad service and we can't find any.
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to dig up unfriendly people and we
Go
run into
into
people
the-
like you. Everybody's friendly.
Go into the, what is it, the shop just around the corner.
Well, it's a gift shop. Well, we have lots of exciting things in here. Little candies, magazines, posters, postcards, the Woman's Weekly, Wellington, maps, pens. We have pens with crew. Hi, how are you? How's business been today? You don't want to be filmed? He's cranky. You don't want to be filmed today. Get one of these. No? Do you work here every day, though? On the ferry? He's a shy little Kiwi. Boat comes equipped with a movie theater, too. Today they're showing Summersby with Jodie Foster and Richard Gere. I'm a little late, but let's see if we can have a look. See if the movie's over yet. Guys? Guys? Boat sinking.
The ferry ride didn't leave me with any complaints. Left on time, arrived on time, with the next stop, Kaikoura, where the whales hang out. For a tourist, the level of expectation here is pretty high. I want whales. I want to be comfortable, I want to be informed, and I want to be entertained.
What he's going to do is he'll come back up. Okay, here he goes. He's taking his final gas. He's going to arch his back. Get ready, folks. Get your cameras ready. Here we go. Classic shot. Mountains in the background. Look at that. Look at that. All righty. Okay, now our main stream of whales come from the south. This current from the south brings all the good nutrients up. Okay, and what we also get here, folks, is our southern current hitting our northern current, causing what we call a circumpolar current. Okay, and it just stirs up all the nutrients up off the bottom of the ocean that attracts that food chain. Here he goes. Big gasp. Okay, big arch of the back. Big arch. Here's his tail coming up. Not yet, folks. Now be a good time. Look at that. That's a classic. Yeah, he's away. Last breath. Big arch of the back now. Get your cameras ready, folks. Here we go. It's going to look like a classic. Nice high tail coming up here. Look at that. Grab that. Beautiful tail. 9.5.
The Kaikoura whale operation scores pretty high out of 10 as well. Even the whales were friendly. So the quest to find bad tourist service continues. It might have been a little easier if we were looking for the Holy Grail. The ski industry is an important feature of New Zealand tourism, and it also seemed to be full of foreigners who follow the ski seasons around like a horde of job seekers, doing a little bit of work and a lot of skiing.
Oops, sorry.
Put your poles in your left hand, the tips forward.
And this can sometimes be the result. Bored ski lift operators. I know it's not the best job in the world, helping people like me when she would rather be skiing herself, but that's what she's getting paid for. Fortunately for her, at the time, I was more worried about falling over than her grumpiness.
Fine.
Anyway, I think she was Australian, like half the people working these slopes seem to be.
This is uphill for obvious reasons and downhill. This is across, so you just walk up sideways.
Sure you do. You bend your knees. Oh, okay.
Yep.
In.
Yeah, you're rolling your ankles over so you can use the edges to help you get up.
Susie Chapstick is a sadist.
Yeah.
You're gonna go right over that bump into a camper van. You're welcome. Enjoy your trip. Watch
And
your
then start
wedge.
steering your left foot. Keep the wedge. Where's your wedge?
Where's your wedge?
If you don't
Where's your
maintain the
wedge?
wedge,
One more
turning
time.
is virtually impossible at this level.
I'm gonna show her where my wedge is.
Just hang here. We're going to go over the rope throw. So you're keeping your wedge, Brian. You were steering your right ski first, then you steer your left one.
Okay.
Okay.
Wedging. And off.
And steering your right foot. Where's your wedge? That's not a wedge.
I can't maintain it.
Some people were just born to ski, and that apparently doesn't include me.
Turning your foot does not turn the ski.
Does not.
We have news for you, Joe.
Doesn't work.
Leaning or turning your foot does not move the straight piece of wood. No, it doesn't work.
So what, you calling me a liar?
Absolute fallacy.
I'll give Joe a few good marks for putting up with me. But overall, the skiing experience was tainted by that ski worker attitude of, I'd rather be skiing than helping a loser like you. Perhaps they need less foreign ski bums and more locals. Still, onwards and upwards. And of course, during the flight, it was no surprise that the service was friendly, helpful, and generally pleasant. Just not what I was looking for, as I headed to the ultimate New Zealand tourist destination, Queenstown.
Dear Jane, I'm so glad you didn't come with me to New Zealand. I'm having a wonderful time without you. I'm seeing a lot of good things, and it's nice to be away from your constant whining. Where are you visiting from?
Melbourne.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Having a good time?
Very good.
First time here?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Skiing?
Yeah. Skiing and taking in the sights.
Yeah. Are you traveling alone?
I am this time. Yeah.
How's that?
Well, it's not too bad. Yeah, I had intended to come over with a few friends, but it just didn't turn out that way.
And you found out you have no friends.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So you're just writing a lot of cards to yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, when you get home, you'll have a postcard. Finally, some mail in the box, huh?
Yes, sir.
It's a lonely, horrible life, isn't it?
It's a tough life.
I think I found some people that may not be from New Zealand. Hello.
Konnichiwa.
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 English? Do you speak English?
Japanese.
Japanese only?
Japanese only.
Ah, that was English. Japanese only. This is nice. This is nice.
Good.
Pays to be at a circus when a clown dies.
It's a magnificent location, Queenstown, and they have a particular way of dealing with obnoxious American tourists here, which is rather quaint.
Okay, Brian, if you can go.
They throw them off a bridge.
Everyone tends to get a bit of religious on the edge here. Brian, further out there, mate. Right on out the edge there, Brian.
Wait, guys, wait.
Oh, no.
Wait, I've never done this before. I may
That's
freak.
okay,
I may
Brian.
freak.
You're freaking at the moment by the sound of it. Okay, if you can.
Can I sit down a
No,
minute?
you can't, I'm afraid,
Please,
Brian. We're rather
please.
hard.
No, wait.
It's the only way. You're in Queenstown now, Brian, so it pays to go hard. Okay, quick wave to our camera here before you go. All right, Brian, looking good. Okay, setting your sights to the middle of that bridge out there, Brian. Go for that big dive. Here we go.
Got to know to understand.
To keep your eyes on the bridge.
Bungee jumping offers a valuable insight into the mentality of the tourist. At home, you jump off a bridge when you haven't had a good time and you're looking for a last time. On holiday, sure, let's give anything a go because, hey, I'm a tourist. I'm invincible.
So easy, just straight away, just like
This
that.
bungee jump operation is the slickest I've seen. In fact, for a short while, the professionalism of the place makes you forget about being thrown off a bridge into a watery grave. It might cost a few of those cute little Kiwi dollars, but the effort they put in really makes you feel like you got your money's worth.
Oh, yes, big fat boy.
And Brian, I'll have one more form for you to sign as well in just a moment, okay?
Go for that big dive. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big dive, Brian. Oh, guacamole. And coming up.
But once you realize you're not going to die, that second one is really fun. That's good, huh? 5. Survived.
And in
Oh,
case you
wake her
don't
up,
suffer enough embarrassment the first time round, repeat screenings are quickly available, just to really rub it in.
You're laughing at me, not with me.
It's certainly not a cheap thrill, but the numbers which come through this place show people don't mind spending for something that's totally unique. And while your adrenaline's pumping, your money's pumping into their cash registers for t-shirts and videos, helping turn a few seconds of exhilarating thrill into a multi-million-dollar business.
I don't belong with the other bungee jumpers. I have to stay home with the squaws and mash corn now.
Queenstown is a good example of New Zealand tourism. It has plenty of natural beauty, but plenty of things to do behind the scenery. Queenstown realizes that tourism is vital to its existence, and in a town like this, everyone feels part of the tourist industry. With this many tourists in a small town, it doesn't matter what job you have. Sooner or later, tourist contact will take place.
This looks like raw
That's right, it is.
fur. Has it been
Wool.
treated?
No.
Fur. Yeah,
Straight-
this is sheep fur.
This is the wool, straight from the sheep.
Straight from the sheep.
And that's all one fleece. So you can see the variation in colour.
I was fleeced up the street for about $1.60.
For what?
My lanolin,
For the
hand
lanolin?
cream. I'll give her a good piece of my mind on the way back.
Oh, I don't suppose
That-
she can help it. She's only working there.
I know.
Our last chance to find
we're
bad
gonna,
service.
you know,
Following an anonymous tip-off, we staked out the local pizza restaurant. And of course, found a nice, friendly, helpful waiter, leading to the conclusion that anyone who thinks tourist service in New Zealand is a problem has the problem.
You tried to be indecisive and a little cranky, and you can't turn him around. You seem pretty patient and friendly. I feel it. I feel it could be ours.
It's not quite. Vegetable? No, other way. Thanks, mate. The spicy light stuff, though, you know?
We had no problems till yet. Absolutely nothing.
We've been searching for a problem, and we haven't found one yet. So far, so good. It's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really perfect. It's well organized, everything, and we like it.
No, the people are great.
They are, aren't
Oh,
they?
the people are just fantastic. I
Uh-huh.
have never seen such helpful people in my life.
Maikai is
What does that mean?
perfect.
Yeah.
It's very good.
So you found a good experience, good service, friendly people.
Everything.
Anything bad? Any criticism?
Can't think of a thing.
Me either.
I can't really.
We've been looking for him. We can't find him anywhere.
Where are you from?
California.
California. Oh.
I'll do the
all
interview
right.
in here. Oh, there's good souvenirs. Do you want to go inside? Some exciting souvenirs in here tonight. Lanolin soap, little sheep. You can't get enough of these.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes, we are.
Where are you visiting from?
Australia.
Really?
Mhm.
What do you like? What are your favorite souvenirs? The wooden Maori totems? Power shell?
The power shell.
The power shell.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
This is a nice little plate with coins in the middle of it. Would you buy that?
No.
No. That one would stand out in a collection, don't you think? Not one of your winning pieces?
Not really. I like Chinese. But they are lovely, you know, and they're lovely to take back for people, I think. And-
You would give that to a friend
Oh, yes.
and still maintain the friendship?
Yes. Yes.
You think they'd talk to you after getting one of these?
Yes, I do,
Because every
yeah.
time you came over to see them, they'd have to run to the closet and get it out.
No, I
and
don't
put it
think
back up on the television set.
Not the kind of friends that I've gotten.
You have friends that would keep that up on their...
Yes, I think so.
Really? Probably go good with the velvet paintings. Dear Marge, since your passing, my life has really improved. I've gotten off the recliner chair, and I've gotten out. I'm vacationing in Queensland. I'm doing things I never did without you, Marge. I've met a young woman. Her name is Bambi. Oh, Marge, she keeps me going all night long.
To top it all off, the nightlife in this small town is probably better than all of the New Zealand cities we've stayed in so far. It's all part of the plan to give the tourist a complete 24-hour service. It's no good keeping them fascinated for 2 hours and bored for 22.
finding enough to do?
Yeah, plenty to do.
How's the nightlife?
Oh, too hectic. Too hectic.
Hey, Thelma, this looks like fun. We'll rent ourselves one of these boats here. Look at that. You fall right out of it. You just fall out of the boat. You go crashing. Look at this one. Everybody just, oh, they must have batted some head. Look, he's under, about 4 people drowning under that raft right there. Ah! Well, now, you know it's got to be safe. They wouldn't hurt you here. Whoa!
You have to ask, what sort of madman would try that? Sounds like a job for super tourist.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Got to know to understand.
The people of New Zealand certainly have a stunning country, and I'm glad they like to share it with just over 1 million tourists a year, and making a bit of money in the process. But it raises a few questions, like how many people like me do you let in before the scenery they come to be part of suffers? If I was your Minister of Tourism, I'd keep a close eye on people like me. Tell the world that New Zealand values its environment so much that the number of tourists allowed in each year will be restricted. It's a simple marketing strategy. If the rest of the world thinks New Zealand is an exclusive destination with limited entry, they will all want to come. One thing I like about this country is that feeling of untouched beauty without sacrificing too many comforts of home. I don't know if I would feel the same way if suddenly the Milford Sound sandflies are outnumbered by tourists in loud jackets and video cameras. This part of New Zealand is without a doubt one of the most beautiful places in the world. And okay, maybe the helicopter ride was a little expensive, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime flight. I'll just get some new credit cards and pay off the old ones. There's no doubt the tourist potential of this country is still far from being reached. You'd be amazed how little people back home know about this place. Although that's slowly changing, and no doubt the more they find out, the more they'll want to come here. New Zealand just has to make sure the right balance is found between the number of tourists it seeks and the effect on the country they come to see.
The river we're starting to follow on our left.
Some of the locals told me that the New Zealand rail service was a bit of a joke. But even that wasn't the case, even as hard as the conductor tried.
Now, would you believe that the eels are so big in this river, they have to back into Lake Brunner in order to turn around?
The railways are giving tourists value for money these days and providing a good service in the process, which is probably why the Americans bought it. The facilities were pretty good, an open-air viewing carriage and a bit of food for the hungry. And if there's one problem all tourists have, it's there's never enough time. As my travels come to an end, I'm hurrying to get to a place where no one else hurries, the west coast of the South Island.
Crazy down under Kiwi Blues. Now let me tell ya, in the middle of the North Island, they got a place called Rotorua. Steam comes out of the earth. It feels like that's where the dinosaurs were given birth. They got guys are shooting off just oozing steam. It's a little hot, but it sure makes you clean. They got a haka show with screaming Maoris and really good food. Oh, kind of stinks, but it's got a good taste. On the North Island. There's a little DC-3 that they turned into a cafe. Really nice lady there. She'll serve you up some soup and stew all day. She's got muffins and scones and hot coffee too. You go into that plane, baby, you'll never be blue, because head out of Christchurch down to Old Queenstown, where we went skiing and bungee and rapping and everything around town. Baby, what a scenic day. And now we're in Manapahua. We got the Manapahua Blues.
My final destination, Mahinapua. The type of place where people say what they think, so nobody says too much. And they get the odd tourist here. They fit in quite well. The West Coast tourist formula is something you could apply to New Zealand as a whole. It's beautiful, friendly, and people only tell you to have a nice day if they really mean it.
At the Manapahua Hotel. Thank you. Thanks for coming in tonight.
The perfect way to end a great trip. Beat up a whole lot of tiny fish in some eggs and eat a pancake which stares back at you.
Yeah, it's got eyes in it, I know. It's fish. It's a little wee tiny fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There we are. Get that in here. No mucking about. Now, do you want a cup of coffee or what?
Love some coffee.
Black?
No, some milk in it.
Milk. Yeah.
Whitebait fritters. Wait till I tell the folks back home about this country. Woo! New Zealanders think that it's overpopulated, that it's getting too crowded. And I talked to some hikers and they said, well, we saw 2 people on our way in and we saw 2 people on our way out and they were the same 2 people. I mean, you just drive and drive forever and you don't see anybody. And there's this interesting camaraderie, national camaraderie among the people. You can just go up to anybody, you know, they go, hey, g'day, mate. Oh, g'day, mate. And they're just like instantly like friends because it's like they're all live in the same small town, even though it's an entire country. And there's an extinct bird called the moa that stands for...
It's like a quail?
No, it's 14 feet high.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. The Australians think the Kiwis are like the hicks and the back sticks, you know. And
Kiwi meaning?
New Zealanders.
Oh.
And I don't know how the New Zealanders, they sort of tolerate the Australians. The rivers are sparkling, clear. You can drink out of the streams in the forest, you know.
You can in New York too.
When you fly over the rivers, they're just little ribbons of turquoise that look really pretty. There's no snakes. There's no poisonous animals of any kind. The only indigenous animal is there's kiwis and it's mostly birds. There's no handguns. The cops don't carry guns. And there's no crack. It's amazing.
Wow, it sounds like paradise.
Yeah. Hey.
Cut, it's a wrap. Beautiful. Thank you.